Sounds real? Sounds real?
Sounds real?
Sounds real?
Sounds real.
Sounds real.
I'm Jason.
And I'm Jack.
And on today's listening table, we have Sprain.
We have Sprain.
Sprain.
The band. Yeah.
So much to say about this band.
Wow. Yeah.
So they came to town not too long ago, just recently, and they played in a smaller venue.
It's actually defunct as of you saw the last show.
Yes.
Ever at the venue.
Yes.
So rest in peace,
Rest
PI.
in peace, PI. So, and so it was a lot different than our normal
rock house
experience. It was a more intimate setting, but the sound wasn't the rock house quality.
No, okay. I didn't go. Once again, this was.
Yep, Jack missed another great show.
Circumstances beyond my control.
Absolutely.
Prevented me from attending this show. So.
Yeah, this was one that Jack should have experienced.
And unfortunately, I wasn't able to.
But with that being said, as far as the sound, but for this band,
didn't matter.
It didn't matter.
Yeah.
It didn't matter. So, Sprain. I loved it. I'm so glad I was able to attend and experience something that you don't normally see in El Paso. I got to be quite honest. They are a hodgepodge of experimental noise.
They're avant-garde, I guess. They have a terrible, one of the worst labels, I think.
Slowcore.
I hate that label.
Slowcore. What the hell is
slowcore? I hate that label, but they're
they don't even like it.
Yeah, so their label is slowcore, and I guess if you know what slowcore is, then you know what to expect.
Yeah, look it up because I don't even want to talk about it.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it because we don't like we want to get rid of that term.
And it's not what you think, slowcore. When you hear core, it's like, yeah.
It's not what you think. Well, unless you know what the term is. However, I guess earlier stuff and some of the stuff on this album that we're going to talk about is in that genre, but they're not really that.
Yeah, so their first album is very, very slow.
Slowcore.
And, the music is just...
it's moody.
Moody, depressing. Has that depressing feel, and that's what slowcore is. It has that feel, that ambiance, that ambient feeling of
Let's
I'm lonely.
Let's try not to define the
label.
The term.
Well, I'm just talking about their first album.
Yeah,
I'm talking about how they changed, they progressed.
Yes.
So, on today's listening table, we're going to review their second album, and.
As Lost Through Collision by Sprain. Okay.
As Lost Through Collision.
So, really quick, I'm gonna jump in here.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna talk about
Final guy.
My experience. My experience with this album. So we heard that they were coming through town. He was fortunate enough to check them out, and he actually got me the vinyl. So. Thank you, Jason.
Yeah, I figured, you know what, you got to experience this.
Yeah. And I'd heard a little bit of their music, but I hadn't really sat down to give it a good listen to. So when I got back from town, we put the album on. We both listened to it in its entirety. I listened to it a second time by myself just to kind of experience what this band is doing. And if you're into a lot of feedback, a lot of noise, and very loose playing. Sounds like this was recorded live. This is the band for you.
John, if you're listening, check them out.
For our number one fan that's out there, you got to check this band out. What I heard a lot, there's an element of sludge There's that one song that just, I mean, honestly, I don't know how they could be labeled slowcore when this song is just so brutal. It is.
Yeah, it's 15 minutes.
It is just brutal. It's a monster, and it just crushes you. It
pummels you.
Yes, it's unrelentless.
And face first.
Yes, there's so much noise and feedback that's coming out of that song, and you're just, I mean, yeah.
Ear-shattering noise.
Yes.
Blistering feedback.
With that said, there are songs with a little bit of slow passages. There's a little bit of alternative in there. A little bit of folk.
Slowcore.
Yeah, the slowcore. There's a little bit of folk that you could pick up. A lot of me personally, I hear a lot of Sonic Youth influence in this band. And if you know who Sonic Youth is,
early Sonic Youth,
yeah. Then there's that element that's in this band. If you like I said, if you like your music loose,
slowcore.
You like that feeling of just a live representation of a band. This album kind of does that. Slowcore.
So if you like your music loose, like you like your meat, you're gonna love Sprain.
Whoa, yeah, whoa.
Loose meat sandwiches, guys.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, anyway, my take on it, it's a phenomenal album. Every track is just...
It's a jam.
Yeah, it is. It really is. It truly is. And there's no short songs, guys. There's like, 4 songs in it. The album's 46 minutes.
Maybe? 5
yeah,
songs?
that's right.
Yeah.
5 songs, 46-minute album.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong. The last 2 songs...
there's no filler. Let's put it that way. There's no filler.
The last 2 songs are awesome. I think it's a 15-minute song and then a 10-minute song. It's like... But that 15-minute song, I even asked them, are you going to play everything? And, of course, they knew what I was talking about. People would be like...
That's the name of the song.
Yeah, that's the name of the song.
Yeah.
So, that was really cool. You know, I was like their number 1 fan there that night.
Yeah.
I showed them very much...
Some love, man.
Love from the community of El Paso. Yeah. So, that was awesome. The album is just... My take on it, that 15-minute song, everything, has... That's sludge. That is pure sludge.
But it's like that. It's like that old, noisy, dirty sludge. I mean, honestly, listening to that song, I had to go take a shower because I was like, okay, I'm just like
It was like a cacophony of just blistering feedback and pummeling sounds of just.
It's just
deafening. It was just deafening. I loved it. I just there's so much to say. Honest to God, this is a really good album, and so unfortunately they didn't play any old songs.
Oh
yeah. So
talk about their new.
Yeah. So
what direction are they going in?
So at the show, it was all new music, and fortunately that was cool because none of it's on. It wasn't streaming.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it was just.
So there's no.
Yeah, this was just fresh out of the box. You're just listening to new songs, and my God, those songs are just, 10 minutes too, 5-10 minute songs of just. There's parts where they just, it's just the 2 guitarists just feedbacking on each other. They take a drumstick and they're just. Let's see who could be the loudest. I loved it. It was just a wall of sound, just ear-shattering sound. Mm-hmm. And the basses it's just the bassist and the drummer just keeping the beat, and you got this feedback war going on. Yeah. This battle of feedback, and it's just I love it. Uncontrolled, controlled. It's just crazy.
Oh, really quick, and I'm sure that they're still taking in the same direction. They use a lot of dissonance in their music. So,
yes.
Yeah, there's. However, it's really weird because you hear a song where there's a lot of dissonance and the chords are just sound really screwed up and you're like, what the heck? But then it'll break out into a passage of this beautiful melody.
Right. There's a lot of,
it's very melodic. It's like, wow, okay, I wasn't expecting that. There's a turn. So it's not just noise.
No, it's not.
It's kind of structured noise.
Yes, well-structured.
It's a structured noise.
These guys know what they're doing.
Yeah, there's a control. It sounds like all hell is broken loose, and this band is just making.
Yeah, they're
so don't get it wrong. There is control of that soundscape that they're creating. That at least that's what's on the record. I didn't see him live, but I'm pretty sure that it translates to the live performance.
It's like watching Saw, the movie, where everything's chaotic, but it's all controlled by one person.
Yeah, and we're not saying that one person controls his band.
No, but it's well crafted.
Yes, it's thought out. It's thought out.
So like I'm at the show.
Deceiving, you know.
Yeah, so I'm at the show, and you got this disharmonic riffs going on, but in the background there's melody through the bass and drums. They're carrying the melody.
Oh yeah.
But yet you hear this wall of noise. Yeah. But if you are in tune with music and
this is not a casual listen, guys. Yeah, this is not a casual listen.
Appreciate what they're doing.
Yes.
And it's just you got to check them out. You got to check them out. There's no words to describe. Well, there's a lot.
Well, there's a lot.
You have to experience to know what we're talking about.
Yeah, one of my favorite bands that have come out a long time that I've been really jazzed about this, and unfortunately, I just wasn't able to see them. So,
and really cool cats, man.
You got a chance to meet them.
Yeah, awesome convo, going on. Just off camera, and it was just really cool.
Did they describe their style of music? Did you ask them how they would describe it?
Just. Experimental,
yeah.
And I was telling them, you guys reminded me of like Black Elk. There were some noisy bands that came out in early 2000s, and I liked that movement that came out, and so they knew what I was talking about, and they just they acknowledged they're taking that direction, a different direction from when the slowcore movement they had back then.
So their new style of music is more chaotic.
It's more experimental.
It's more experimental.
It's more experimental, in my opinion. But yet it still has that structure we were talking about, that melody underneath all that chaos.
Yeah.
So I really liked it. The first song was released, I think, on streaming now.
Oh, okay,
from their new album. We heard it. It's a 7-minute song.
Yeah, we did hear that one. Yes.
So, really good stuff. Man, I can't wait to see them again. If they ever come back again, you got to jump on it.
You guys need to come back.
Yes.
You can play the Rock House. If you have a chance to play the Rock House, you guys will be given a stage and a sound that you could kind of just like blast it out. I mean,
the only setback, in my opinion, they didn't have this on CD.
Well,
yeah, and that was a record company. They told me. So
okay,
I was like,
well, there you go. Well,
now
I know. Now I know the reason why you got it, or else we would have been listening to the CD.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I do appreciate it. Thank you.
But hopefully, you guys do release your stuff on CD, because I would definitely love
keep
that
it on vinyl.
Media.
Keep it on vinyl.
Oh, they said they're gonna. I think they're gonna release the new one on vinyl.
Absolutely.
But they've actually told me they're writing a bunch of stuff. So
it's gonna be like
they got tons of stuff on the back burner.
Oh wow! So we might be blessed with a double vinyl album. That'd be great.
So they're coming out with. I think this new album is insanely. What was it? What did I tell you? An hour and 36. An hour and 40 minutes. It might
be a triple vinyl album. Yeah.
I was like, and there's like 10 songs or something.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm really looking forward to them. I'm following them.
I'm really excited.
Yeah. Yeah. Same here.
When it gets released, but so as far as was it Lost Through Collision?
Yeah.
Thumbs up, man. Awesome.
Thumbs
album.
up, man. Love it.
Thumbs up.
It's gonna be on my listening table for a while.
Continue what you guys are doing.
Yes.
And hopefully we'll see you soon again. So, in conclusion, like always, press that like, share, all that good stuff. Subscribe, follow us, friend us.
Facebook and Instagram.
Facebook, all that good stuff on social media. And we'll continue to bring good stuff like this. So, and you know what? Our number one fan. Check this out.
Number one fan. Check this out.
Disappointed. All right. And Danny?